I'm so pumped up right now.
Alright, so now there's a ceremony. Everybody who earned a passing grade of 8 points or more gets the Ch3-2 ceremony.
What,
Well...
Is it rounded against you or for you?
We're...
Probably against.
It's probably bad, yeah.
It's, essentially, you guys are, before we do the adventure, you're gonna stay and...
You know what? I think it's actually thematic for me to go ahead and have an outburst after he strikes me.
Okay, no one knows anybody's outbursts yet.
So, when he strikes me, I scream into the heavens and yell out, "You cheated! The duel hadn't even started!"
Sore loser.
Awkward.
Him again.
Who said that?
Did you guys think that's
What about now?
Is this your card?
It is the way of the scorpion to strike before! That wasn't a compliment!
Are you gonna respond to his outburst?
It's like, our eyes met. That signals the beginning. And then I leave.
Okay.
How come my eyes have met you and now we're looking at her tits?
Bold. Yo, Dragon, my eyes are over here.
So yes, are you proud of yourself?
I am fully covered.
Does that mean I came in third
Were
place?
you trying too hard to find them? They had to be there somewhere.
Dude, this armor sucks.
Hey, what can I say?
Girl.
What can I say? You're intriguing, okay? I mean, you use fire, I use fire.
Probably naked under that armor.
Yes. Probably.
Put my scarf back around my face. Why does this always happen?
Hang on. Remember what book it's in. Alright, so there is a ceremony, like I said, for the Genpuku after this.
I assume that I am losing some
Honor.
Oh, some honor for that?
Because he did it in the middle of the...
Topaz Champion
where
tournament.
everybody's staring at him.
He also screamed the word tits.
And there's one thing I know about honor, and tits is not honorable.
Yeah, the words of acceptability.
Yeah. We'll go with 3.
Did you guys get an updated
That
list?
makes sense.
Mine doesn't have that.
I have this list that says good words and it just says tits.
Yeah, I completely wasn't even thinking that would... But yeah, that makes sense.
That was bad for my character, but thematically,
Yeah.
Dude, did that seem right? Just
narratively made sense.
the whole crowd just like...
Did he just say?
Murmur.
But she's unicorn. She's swathed in.
She's wearing more clothes
Animal
than he is.
carcasses.
Everyone's like, oh, adolescent boys.
Turns out Bob's character's going through puberty.
Well, you guys are all like 18, you know, so...
Late
That
bloomer.
makes sense, I guess.
So basically at this ceremony, this is where you adopt your name and you receive swords that are marked of your status. It's at the Temple of the Seven Fortunes, which is, if you want to look for it in the village and know where it's at, you can.
It's underneath some cookies somewhere.
It's under the cookies. Look, it's in the village.
3 clicks west of the peanut butter fudge.
Each samurai approaches the shrine where the temple priest purifies and blesses you, and then you recite your oath of loyalty. Boy, you guys should come up with that right now. What's your clan's oath of loyalty?
I will be there for you.
These 5 words.
I swear to you.
Well, I was going friends. But
Yeah.
You can have that one.
Yeah, oh look, here you go.
When you breathe, I want to be
And
there for you.
and they ruined the joke because when they asked mine, I was going to say, "Would you be there for me too?"
I thought you were going friends, but you know, it was equally.
Mine is just get pinched. Some crab.
That's your oath of loyalty.
Yeah. Or don't get pinched. By the
I'm gonna say
Don't
get
get
crab
pinched.
and shy.
Don't get pinched. Don't get pinched.
Oh, all right.
We have fun.
So the elders will present you guys with whatever weapons. Everyone's going to get like a ceremonial wakizashi, but then your primary weapon doesn't have to be a katana. I don't know if any of you built your character to use a spear or an axe or a bow
Two
or anything.
katanas.
Right.
It's cool. Mine's on fire, but.
I think there's a cream for that.
Is everybody pretty much using a katana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's use that weird like thing in
Except for you,
Ninja
you
like a
don't
knife
have
and like a chain and a thing.
I wanted
use a
to
katana.
actually.
Can I?
The what the fuck do they call this?
You could. Do you have any martial
The,
arts?
A kunai with chain.
No, close. The one with the
What's it called?
sight.
Yeah, I just mentioned that, but I don't know. What
I
it's
know.
called. Yeah,
Kama?
I love that in Ninja Gaiden.
But with the chain
a
attached
combo
to
with
it
a chain instead
and
of
a
the
weighted
handle.
ball. That's
Akima
called,
Gusari?
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Kasarigama.
Sorry, Gamma.
Yeah.
Kiss me, mama,
As soon as you
or
said it,
something.
like, yes,
Whatever you
I bet.
said.
Kiss me, my mama.
Sounds something like that. We'll look in the equipment book and you can.
It's
you can
in-
pick
yeah,
that stuff,
it's-
but-
So you want
Sorry, Kama.
the double thresher,
Yeah,
basically.
Ooh.
I'm ready to.
You want to reap everything.
Double
You're gonna be slaying wheat
What we said,
left
dog.
and right.
Don't flash your dick at Steve.
Ooh, does he have a dick tattoo on his chest?
Yeah.
Somewhere. I can't
Right
see.
there.
It's right there.
You,
No,
no,
oh, yeah,
no,
oh,
no.
no, right there.
The way the two letters come together.
It kind of makes a little dongus.
Or a Greek thumb. It's a really good 18-year-old tattoo.
Yeah.
I was 18, not the tattoo.
Wow.
Good job, buddy.
But just to
Got it when I
clarify
was
for
11.
everybody watching and the table, when you have an outburst, you lose all your strength, right?
Correct.
Yes, you do. But yeah, like I said, everyone's probably gonna reset here in a minute, anyways. So basically, the ceremony goes like that. Everyone is called up. Even Hitoshi is, he's all beat up, but he's able to walk. The healers have healed him, but he's bandaged up pretty good. So despite him, almost dying, he still achieved.
Because like
Buku.
the magical healing in this isn't like D&D magical healing. You're still pretty jacked up, aren't you? After you
Yeah, it only gets rid of.
But like his ring is still the ring is still damaged and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
it literally, if it's a severe injury, I think it can take like up to 3 weeks. It is real time.
What do they call that? Stamina or something? When you get
Yeah,
hit, you
stamina is this. That's when you
Yeah,
you
that's-
take that. But
that's
an
where I
actual
heal.
injury is not magical healing. Is it's more for getting rid of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's stamina.
Stamina.
That's what the hearts are for.
Yeah.
Yep, Dark, you didn't live.
And then when your stamina exceeds your, what's the name of that stat?
Who lived there?
Hitoshi.
Hitoshi, the mantis.
Endurance. Yeah, when your stamina exceeds your endurance is when you pass out.
I have shit for
Yeah.
endurance.
So yes, Hitoshi did live. So he is,
Did he pass?
Endurance is
Yeah,
just damage
yeah.
that you can take in a
Nice.
duel that's
Barely.
not critical.
he passed
No,
because
endurance
he
is
won
what
the
you
archery.
take not in a duel. Any sort of skirmish, any fight.
Okay.
Nice.
So yes, he will be returning back to his Manus lands, and despite the fact
Well,
that he's severely
You
wounded,
would also
he's
take it in a duel,
obviously,
but usually duels are going to
proud
have
and happy.
critical hits.
despite kind of making a
Yeah.
fool out of himself many times this adventure, he's still
Yeah,
proud.
something that seems odd to me is you can't be defensive in a duel. It's all just there's a target number of 2.
I looked at that because I was like, there's got to be a reason that should be like an error or Earth thing. And I'm like, nope.
Why is it an opposed check? Why is it a target number check? Well, there's opposed checks in this game.
Yeah.
Why?
I guess that's
I mean,
why is it not opposed?
Yeah,
But,
that's my thing. Is it should
I guess
be
it's
opposed.
for the thematic of it's just supposed to be real quick. But yeah, you would think that a samurai
Being
could be
able
defensive.
to evade
No
is-
defense.
I suppose that that would be the
best
strategy
defensive offense,
of
right?
guessing their thing to try to get them strikes, so that would
Never
be
block.
your counter if you can get them to compromise. But someone like him, it's not easy to compromise him because he's got like 12
Dude,
composure.
try me.
Don't get pinched.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree that.
Could I
surprised there isn't
replace one of my hands with an
defense.
actual crab claw so I can grab swords when they swing at
Well,
me?
not even just a duel,
Sure.
just in fighting. There's no
Go ahead and
defense.
cut your hand off,
It's
and
just-
then
Well, I-
Your defense is taking
Oh,
this.
God, great.
I think if we're changing, maybe we can talk about it after the session.
We'll see. It might be also just for. Well, I said your defense, I guess, is taking this instead of actual critical hits.
right, yeah. That's what defending is. Defending is not optional, and defending is taking these. That is what
Right.
they call it in the book. Defense is
Yeah, the book just says, hey, defense is taking these.
defense. Yeah, and then if you cannot take them, that's when it turns into a crit, and that's when you take real damage.
What are the red hearts again? Fatigue.
Fatigue.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And then
what
once your
they're
fatigue
And
exceeds
fatigue is your fatigue
Is your endurance.
yeah, once your fatigue
Okay.
goes above your endurance, you have to take actual
Whereas I have
wounds.
shipper endurance, so like I get hit once, it's going straight to my
I
heart.
think my endurance is
No, I mean
pretty good too.
You get hit once in
Got
this
it.
game, and you're pretty
endurance
hurt
hockey
regardless.
Right.
This is
built
the
like a brick
mechanic so that
shithouse.
you're not everyone's not always hurt.
composure. I'm not a very composed man.
All right, so Derek is now being anointed. Kitsuki Yuki, last year's champion, is going to,
There's
take-
still a frown on my
take
face.
Thank you.
take
Well,
off.
yeah, I would. I
she's
imagine we
thinking
were
of
probably
Derek
since we're
just
first and
move.
second. While
Well,
we were
you'd
sitting
be
there.
up there too because you're gonna get both of you will get rewards.
Right.
Hey, did I come in
I
third place
refuse
then?
to. I refuse to meet Derek's character's eyes.
Well, she is
During the
taking
whole
off her
ceremony.
armor and dressing you in it.
Whoa!
That's what the book says.
Don't get too piled up.
She is naked under there.
And then she,
Tits.
She's woken the dragon.
Yeah, shoot that beast,
My loins
in
are
public.
inflamed.
On fire.
it is before the forge. That's where I went with that. Remember that, Bob?
What?
I went to it is before the forge. There's an old Stephen King fantasy book, and that's he describes the flaccid member before the forge. The forge is what, it's an interesting description.
So it's
Yeah.
just Stephen King's fantasy.
Right.
And it was terrible.
They're making a TV series out of that.
Really?
Oh, you already get to see the. Is it? Wait.
Eyes of the Dragon.
What show? Wait, what channel?
Eyes of the Dragon on Netflix.
All right, good. That was just me taking it. Well, we get to see the
literal eye of the
visual-
dragon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, them making the show would be dumb if they're not actually going to go all out and show.
There's no dicks. I'm not watching it, dude. That's what I just got.
I need Stephen. I want Stephen King to number on my screen, or I ain't watching it.
I'm just picturing Bram at home. He's like,
God damn it! It's on AMC again. Where's the dicks?
What the hell? Everyone's wearing clothes in this show. This is bullshit.
dude, who's keeping count of who breaks Melissa? I think Derek got her.
Well, what Derek said was,
It's better.
it was great. It was good.
I don't know. That'll be fine.
Just give you 5-10 minutes, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Sneak it back up.
The
So-
I always sneak back up.
Derek,
Just when you weren't expecting it, there it is.
the Topaz Champion armor has a resistance of 5.
All right.
It is ceremonial and it is war gear. Those are two. Ceremonial means people recognize you better. War gear means that you give people strife. I think you can give 2 strife.
Because it's just intimidating.
Yeah, because it's intimidating. Yeah, I have to look up the actual mechanics.
Because you know
and you get a katana.
I'm not a hand-to-hand combat person.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, katana. Regular katana, damage 4, range 1, but it's ceremonial.
You were never so happy as when you found out the duel was to first strike, huh?
In Elder
You
Scrolls,
It was
get
the
the
only chance that I knew I had. The only outside of that, it was only
upsets me.
only hoping to guess, which
Yeah, I'm
I would have
listening
guessed
to
wrong.
You're presented with the same katana, also well crafted, not identical to his, but equally is nice. It's damage 4, range 1, ceremonial. And Derek gets 5 Koku, Bob gets 3.
Goku.
Goku is money.
Koku, yeah.
Yeah.
Koku is.
1 Goku is 5 boo.
So I got 3.
boo.
So I got 15 boo.
Yeah,
got
you got
3.
15. No, you got 25, boo.
I thought I got 3 and you got 5.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
got 5, yeah. My
All
bad.
right,
I
and then
also
get a text.
the weapon is
It's a ceremonial. It's a katana just like the book, but it's ceremonial. Which the ceremonial quality means that it's easier for people to recognize you, and if someone of lower status uses that, they lose honor because that is your katana for being the runner-up. So one of these guys takes it and uses it.
So really, this is an implement of my shame.
It's a status symbol. It's just not as good of a status as it.
It's showing off that I lost.
Kinda.
It marks
What's
you
the
as the
damage?
second
Can I copy
place.
your work? Yeah, we'll make
No,
Damage
there is no
4,
second
reward.
place. You either win or you don't. I
the first
didn't.
class.
Ricky Bobby over here.
That's a samurai name.
It's not the journey. It's not the journey. It's the end.
I said it is the journey.
But this time it wasn't a happy ending.
It doesn't have to be. If it's the end, it's not a happy ending. Maybe it's not the end yet. Over a picture of.
You're right, it's not over.
It's gonna murder you in your sleep.
And I love the fact that Derek is complaining and didn't pay attention at all.
Bob's going to spend the whole year delving into the Shadowlands dark magic to find out how to make himself a year younger so he can do this all over again. Wait, I'm not an actual samurai. I want it stripped away from me. I'll be younger and I'll try again.
Do you have to be young?
No, instead I will. No, what I'll do
Skin
will be
Derek
between
and wear it
Derek,
around.
Brad, and I.
Hey, does the armor actually look topaz colored that he got?
Wait,
you
you're gonna
want
go
to.
for the guy that'll literally kill you in your
No,
sleep?
it's. I think it was described as being blue and white.
Oh,
But
I do have the Topaz Champion in my not Topaz armor.
is it
Dumb.
topaz like a dull blue?
don't know.
Color's or is it green?
Topaz is yellow,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Is it yellow? I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
I don't remember.
Or no, there
let's
might be
just not
blue
be
topaz.
speculating.
I think that, yeah, isn't it blue? I don't know what color.
Well,
I think they're all different. They
yeah,
all
I
have
think
many
topaz
shades.
is.
We will
many
say
colors.
it is.
It comes in blues and yellows and reds, I guess.
So on this, we'll say that
Well, it can't be all.
I'm sure it's decorated with gemstones.
Here's a collection of topaz.
It says in its natural state, it's golden brown
Is
to yellow.
Tiger Eye Diamond is. Or, yeah, no, Tiger Eye.
So yeah,
What's it called? Tiger Eye.
the hilt of the katana, the
Moving on.
armor is decorated, and sure, there's topaz decorations on it. That makes sense.
But
Do
Brad
Bob and I
didn't get it. What's that?
do Bob and I get like a bump of like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in our status because we have titles?
I was going to do that, even though it's not in the book. Status is fairly
Constant.
Constant. It doesn't really change a lot. But what are your guys' statuses right now?
40.
30.
Taken.
30.
60.
So yeah, I would say.
I mean, Topaz Champion sounds like a 10-pointer to me. It really does. I mean, there's one a year.
Right. I was gonna say 5 to. I'll go 5 to you and 10 to Derek. Sure. Why not? Why not?
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
I'll be dishing out the status. But, it's going to go down next year when someone else is the new Topaz Champion. So, for right now...
Well, no, because the status of being the year of the horses.
Well, the thing is
Topaz
part of that
Champion.
status update is the armor that you're wearing, the weapon that you're carrying. When that's gone, people will start to forget that you were the Topaz Champion.
Just have to gain stats.
Unless you
another
just
way.
wear that hat that just says Topaz, former Topaz Champion.
Good bumper sticker.
Yeah, you got your sash.
At some point,
Ted
it's
Bundy.
dropped
like
their
a
Ted Bundy
status.
from Ted Bundy. A different show.
Just like Ted Bundy.
Yeah. Glory days.
Yep. Just, make sure no one ever forgets.
I peaked at 18. It's all downhill from this point.
Dude, you know I was a Topaz Champion once. Like, that was 40 years ago. Get over it.
Say it one more fucking time.
So yeah, a messenger is going to come up to you guys after the ceremony is finished, and
I'm showing off all my gear to Dirk. Oh wait, no, we can tell everybody our names. We officially have names now. We came of age,
I would have come up and congratulated.
well, yeah, we can go ahead and do that now.
right? Well, didn't that happen at that ceremony?
Yes.
Yeah, even though it's not written until the next adventure, we can. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it would happen there. It would happen at the ceremony. They just didn't cover it until the next adventure, so
Okay.
I wasn't looking at it. But yes, so what is your chosen name?
How do I figure out my last name again?
It's
your clan.
Your clan, your family.
Well, no, but
Hida.
it's your first name.
Yeah, Hida is your first name, and then that will be your second name.
Dope.
You're Hida Dope.
No, I'm not saying it. Dope isn't like I'm acknowledging what you're saying and I'm getting it.
All right, so yeah, go around the table. Everyone introduce your new...
As they're giving you your sword.
adult samurai.
They're giving you your sword and your armor, and
We should do this.
They name you.
You're going to present a katana to each.
Which one's the suicide sword?
Yeah.
That would actually be
Brad,
pretty
which
cool.
one's the suicide sword?
The
The
littlest
small
Can I
one.
borrow that? I don't deserve to be a samurai.
Sure you do. Way more than your drunk buddy.
Yeah. Also, you lost count when you did a really bad job keeping track. I was at like 16 points when I stopped counting.
Yeah, whatever.
So you were way behind.
You trying to say you want to
No, I'm just saying.
I was running the
on my
adventure
paper.
where the adventure was like, don't worry about it. You know, but I knew Bob was going to care about it. I knew Derek was going to care about it. I didn't know how much.
Well, I mean,
everybody
it's
else
in
would.
both of our character stories.
Right.
It says right here in my backstory that I do in fact care about it. So
But you're crap, so no one cares.
yeah.
It's true.
Okay.
All right, so yes, go ahead.
As long as the wall's still there.
What is the name you have chosen?
My now
No, we're
adult
friends.
samurai name is
welcome.
Togashi Yori.
So,
Yuri?
Yori.
Yori.
yeah.
As he said it, I unhit it.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay.
My name is Isawa Hayato.
Oh, dude, my name's Sam.
Oh, you added a T from what it was earlier.
No, I didn't.
This looks,
I'll just
this looks
didn't hear
awesome.
him.
We planned ahead and everything. Go.
Togashi Kigo.
I was waiting for Derek to look over. He was typing stuff.
Unhide.
After his word there.
Hida Isame. It's a me.
Aren't Isame's always like
It's
really
a me.
big-eyed and bleeding out their noses?
Utaku Utomi.
And I am Bayushi Kami.
Dude,
You would be named after a demon.
Kamis are the life spirits that founded every clan. They're not
Bob doesn't care.
demons.
Anything
There was
to get
a
us
bad
back.
kami, yes, but
dude, isn't Kami that
Also-
one weird, slightly racist dude in Dragon Ball Z?
Also, the
The
No, that's Mr. Popo.
oh yeah, you're right, Mr. Popo.
said Kami is also the name of the first emperor that won the dueling championship.
Oh.
Kami's Piccolo's good half.
Yeah.
And the Mackie son of a bitch.
So yes, you are
Tommy bastard.
the messenger that shows up.
Nice. I didn't even think about that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a Kami bastard.
Oh yeah.
Better, and I wear red even because that's scorpion colors.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, dude. What, you just gotta split the wealth. Give us some of your money, your zenny, your boo. Give me 5 boo, please. Isn't that how communism works? We all share what you have.
No, I think communism works as he takes it all and gives you what he feels you need.
I feel like that's not what.
Yeah, upper stat, you don't want to be
I
on
think
the
you're talking
bottom
about
in
socialism,
communism.
and that's not quite the same as communism.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the bottom in a communism.
Okay.
Power bottom in that communist triangle.
I can see you as a power bottom.
In a communist triangle, just in real life. Stop imagining me in sexual positions.
I'm not imagining. I'm just agreeing with you.
Title?
Oh.
Topaz.
All right. So,
Flex.
Jesus
Title?
Christ.
Flex.
Runner up.
Killer of commies.
I would have congratulated you on your.
Yes. Yet with the constant theme of this game.
Yes, I.
Why are you guys working together? And this is going to come up even more now. Why would you be working together?
We're buddies.
We're friends.
No, I met you too.
We'd be working together likely because he would recognize that I actually do have talent,
Oh, absolutely.
and he would exploit it, and I would absolutely try to stay around him to remind myself how I failed, and I must get better.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
You worded it better, but I was going to say, it's like, I made Bob realize to account for the unaccountable.
Perhaps even a year from now I can forgive him.
When I'm no longer wearing
Right.
the armor. I feel like literally 365 days from now, I'll be able to look you in the face.
You know what's funny?
Your face only smells like covered in armor.
This is the reverse of what happened in the
Topaz Champion.
adventure plot? Because wasn't it a dragon champion with a scorpion runner-up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh. That's a good turn.
I mean, the way I would look at it is the rest of the clans need to up their game because it's been 1-2 Scorpion Dragon the last 2
You
years.
know, when you send 20 people. Odds
all right, God damn it, there's a messenger.
A messenger came.
Do we need
just
to get
sitting
all
there.
of our stuff yet
Like
for
this,
like
I
our armor and whatnot?
Yeah, that was given to us during the season.
Everybody gets... besides...
Starting equipment.
Yeah, our starting equipment, but we need the like stats on it all, don't we?
Yes, everybody gets a resistance 2 suit of armor.
Okay.
Derek's was resistance 5.
Okay.
What is the Ashigaru?
The what?
Because that's something that I have anyways waiting for me at home.
Well, it would have been delivered to you
Because
presented here, along with a gift from each of your clans. Not something of. You guys can think about this. I'll give you some examples. It's not something that really has a mechanical effect. It's more of a ceremonial effect.
I like to think that that you were told to present me with the gift from the clan, and it's a little miniature topaz shaped in armor. It has a 2 on it.
Here you go.
Hey, he's the Topaz Champion. You're the
Good job.
Topaz Champion.
Ooh.
Okay, put the messenger. Oh,
It's
Right, yeah, the
I'm looking at the
equipment.
equipment.
Yeah.
It's an intricate statue carved from topaz.
I make sure to tell the other scorpion chick that
Do better next time.
just to on your way home to Lord Bayushi to sing of my praises.
That'll get her.
Yeah, she's
was
just
kinda-
kinda
Oh,
like,
she's a minstrel?
No, but she was like bound and determined. It's like I'm winning this whole thing.
oh yeah, sure. What am I looking up?
Kind of
Equipment wise?
Ashigaru.
Oh,
Because it's something that I got from my background.
Is it a ranged weapon?
No, it's
Or is it-
armor. It's a type of armor.
Oh, it's armor. Okay.
I just want to know if my Ashigaru is better than the armor I was presented with.
Yeah, I think I have some.
if she had ceremonial armor, I'm sure. Well, I mean, if it was like something that was rolled, I would hope.
Ashigaru armor, physical 3, war gear. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
So I have that Ashigaru.
What's war gear do again? Is that the strife? 2 strife.
War
Scary
gear.
armor.
War gear is it makes people nervous, which impedes efforts in
Literally the one that
diplomacy.
like you see.
It's
Like
the
whole
death
thing.
face.
Whenever a character suffers 1 or more strife due to the actions of someone wearing warrior items, they suffer an additional strife.
Okay.
Okay,
So if you would do what Melissa did to cause them strife, they would take 3 instead of 2.
gotcha.
Still can't believe this. The unicorn allowed the scorpion.
They're in cahoots.
I like everybody.
What's that?
I like everybody.
So yeah, your
But the
katana,
lions, I
your
think,
katanas
are
are
the
range
lions.
1, damage 4, deadliness is 5. They're razor edged. And
So it's range 4, damage 4.
range 1, oh no, range 1, damage 4,
Deadly fire.
deadliness is 5. If you use it two-handed, your deadliness is +2 to make it 7. And it has the razor edged quality.
So if I plan on using a different weapon, would they present me the katana anyway, and I have to buy
they
that?
would present you the weapon you're using. The wakizashi is ceremonial. Everyone gets that.
Gotcha.
But instead of the katana, whatever your weapon of choice is.
Because I
what-
use 2 katanas, do they present me with 2 of them?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they just present you with 1. But I mean, they have the same qualities. So I mean, so
So I guess I use a wakizashi until I can find somewhere to spend this koku.
well, I mean, you're gonna be able to spend it right now. We'll just say you have it.
Yeah, I would hope that the dueling academy would have some
Oh,
swords.
we're all out of swords.
I actually did say in the adventure that everyone else is presented with the sword that they grabbed off the rack on your way. So that ends up being your the what you get presented.
What about
so
the
sure,
stuff
we'll
that
say
we
you
have
get
for
to.
our that we got for like our school? all of our stuff that we get that now?
Basically, it says in here that. Let me see what the equipment.
I would imagine you get your starting equipment.
Yeah, everyone gets starting.
So we get that in addition to.
Yes,
Okay,
everyone gets their starting equipment, and we can buy stuff.
So you wouldn't get
later
because katana comes with your starting equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the ceremonial blade.
Yeah,
and your
because I
starting
get a
equipment.
katana, I get a spear, I get a bow and arrows, a knife.
Yeah, and then
That would be confusing because Brad said we're presented with the one that we grabbed off the rack, and then they present me with the ceremonial one, and then the one that.
Just walk out with 32 swords.
what do I do with all these?
I didn't win, but shit.
Second place has got some perks.
I'm trying to find the list of what everybody gets.
They don't call them the weapon.
But do you guys already have like your?
Mine was with in my school.
You haven't written down.
I've got my
already?
list. No,
Okay.
you told us not to when we were creating our.
Yeah, I
characters,
started
we would
writing
do
it down,
later,
and
but-
you flipped shit when I said I was writing that down.
Yeah, so I just went
I
back
can
and
see
looked
that.
at it.
I mean, that
really
seems like
bury
something
your
Brad would
fist
do
in
is
his
flip
hand.
shit.
I bet I did that.
You said follow along, and I was doing it. I was like, oh, I'm just writing my starting off, and you're like, you don't get one. I was like, jeez.
I doubt it was like that. Play back, Derek.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah, it's on. Well, actually, that one we didn't download.
You did
That episode we don't need to watch because it was real.
Gandalf
boring.
Dark Speech.
I didn't even download it.
Yeah, everyone's staring at a book for 3 hours.
And then occasionally somebody's head looks up, and then they say, "Can I do this?"
And
then I said, I don't know, where's the book at? Who's got the book
and then
now?
would also look up and be like
Okay.
dongs, and then we'd laugh, and then we'd do.
So yeah, either way,
Yeah.
everyone has their starting equipment now, and if you want to buy anything special, you can grab the book and do it while we're playing, or just do it afterwards. As far as gifts,
What is our values on?
Our values?
Yeah, in this, like I'm looking up my armor on here.
resistance.
Yeah, your resistance is 2 for the armor you were presented,
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna use my other armor that I have.
which was better, right?
Which is better, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, one weapon that costs 20 koku or less instead of your katana. Is it what you presented?
I don't know how much koku I have.
I don't remember receiving any koku from
I thought
backgrounds.
we got it in our background, but I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Everybody had starting koku.
It'd be your starting family gave you money.
Okay.
So here's some of the
I know where to
examples.
find it.
Like the scorpion example is a small packet of chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum seeds.
Take 2.
No, it's traveling clothes, ceremonial clothes, ashigaru,
The crab is a small
Daisho.
jade talisman.
and traveling pack. No
The
koku.
for the phoenix, 6 small nashi pears. To remind a samurai how the elements are responsible for all life, no matter how beautiful or delicious. All life is fleeting. The pears are tasty but temporary. That's what the suggested gifts are. Incense sticks for the dragons, dried meat and a goat skin for water or sake for the unicorn.
What?
So it's something like that. Something like that. It's just not. But basically, everybody's gonna get right now a tent, a blanket, a bowl, flint, tinder, chopsticks, travel rations. You know, all that basic stuff that you need, and we'll
What
look
are
at
classic samurai travel rations?
rice,
Nuts and berries.
rice cakes.
I was just curious. Sorry for trying to get immersed in this world, guys.
I just told you, rice cakes.
Yeah, but you did it in a very like I was being called out for asking a question.
No, you did it. I did it as in like, stop asking me questions I don't know the answer to. I'm on camera right now.
God. Yeah, listen, fuck off. Stop digging yourself in deeper. Jesus. God.
Dude. No.
It's just a game, dude.
I'm sorry. We shouldn't ruin your immersive experience. Brad.
Yeah. Maybe next week I'm gonna come here with a bag of mixed nuts and berries.
Hey, Bram. Cell phones exist. Immersion broke.
You
Give mix these.
read that.
That was me.
So, pussies, like, hope you're not allergic to nuts, because I'm about to kick yours into your throat. Damn.
There.
Okay. Okay.
I know that's the pre-gen's name, but
Okay.
it's for you.
Okay.
Not the pre-gen.
Gotcha. Thank you.
What's the Dollar General of the samurai world?
1 boo.
Samurai supplies for us.
What did you say?
I said it's 1 boo.
Dollar General.
Oh wait, no, we
Sal's.
still got to deal with the messenger.
Blue General.
Yeah, we still have to deal. But everyone's picking equipment now. But yeah.
Okay, well, during like the downtime before we do anything, at some point, I am going to write a letter to my mother and letting her know.
Sup, bitch?
Let her know that you not only won the Topaz armor, but you made a dragon unmask himself in the duel.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that
From the dueling school.
you captured another scorpion and.
I'm gonna leave that part out.
Guess what? There was a scorpion. He was trying to do bad things. I captured him and called him out. Brought him to justice. We're like, who's that guy? Get him out of here.
I wish these were colder.
Sorry, dude.
You can put it in the freezer. Wait.
I'm already drinking it.
I hire an artisan to paint a selfie that I can attach to the letter.
Make sure you get the bright colors of the armor.
He's like, is it blue or yellow?
Derek's just like this in a mirror, and that's what the painting is of. It's like the reflection of him like this to his mom.
All right. So yes, anybody want to do anything else? Basically, you're gonna have time after this to. After this next part is where this equipment buying will probably
gotcha.
take
Oh,
place.
sorry. Okay.
So the messenger comes to you, and
Yo, because I got a message. Hang on, we're shopping first.
no. Honored Samurai, your presence is requested in the office of the Ruby Champion. Throwing more shit at you guys now.
Oh, guess gotta try to win that one now. What are the Power Rangers?
Well, no, the Ruby Champion is for Phoenix.
Agasha Sumoku. She is the acting Emerald Champion,
Oh,
and
which is
also
like the right-hand man of the Emperor.
and also the Ruby Champion, who's above the Emerald Champion.
Oh,
So
That's some
I thought the
Actually,
Emerald
maybe-
was higher.
well, actually,
Is the highest.
maybe Ruby. I need.
It's
the-
directly underneath. I thought Emerald was the highest.
Dude, I want to be the
Let me see the.
cubic zirconium champion.
Give me the Emerald Empire book behind you. The fat.
That's fool's gold, right? Right.
Wait, cubic zirconium?
Yeah.
No, that's
That's
fake
fake
diamond.
diamond.
Oh, either way. What's fool's gold again?
Iron Pyrite.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be the pyrite champion, baby.
Be the Pyrite King?
Dude, they'll let the mantis be the pyrite. Because of the boat
Pyrite's
thing.
life for me.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You guys talk, so I'm not just staring at a book on camera. Talk to me.
I know, last
I'm
time was...
also staring
Brad,
at
it
the book.
goes.
I'm uncomfortable when I'm put on the
It's just on
spot.
my-
Yeah,
my phone.
it's you get the current Great Clan, the current Minor Clan champion, then Emerald Champion, Jade, Ruby, Topaz.
Oh, so there's a jade above the ruby.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, she is the Ruby Champion for several years now. You guys would already know that, and you would know that she is acting Emeralds. As right now, there's a Emerald Champion tournament being prepared for whoever's going to take it.
Us.
Can she compete?
That's where we're going.
She probably is.
Yeah, I would. If she wants the job, doesn't mean she might not want it.
She could be happy with the Ruby.
Probably not.
All right. So yes, the messenger is going to lead you to the estate
I would
of
assume that we follow.
the magistrate. If if you want to,
No,
I mean,
obviously.
you can be like, no, tell her I'm busy.
Oh, let's go the other way. See what's there.
It's okay. I mean, I can wing it. We'll throw the adventure away and just go wing it out on the road in the
I'm gonna go
wilds
back to the wall.
of Rokugan.
It's like, let's go ahead and let's make you guys Ronin now. Because-
Oh, we can be the roaming Ronin.
Ronin sounds like it would be a fun campaign to play sometime.
And we can make it there at some point in this adventure.
No, I mean like creating Ronin like from the start, like with the new book that's about to come out, not just abandoning your clan and going off on your own.
We'll play it in this until that book comes out, and then we can turn our characters into Ronin.
I don't want to be around.
Yeah, that's
You don't
just
want to be
not.
running yet.
No, not ever.
It also has rules for peasants. We already thought a peasant campaign would be fun too.
That sounds terrible.
Alright,
dude.
so we're following that.
You think a peasant campaign would be
I
bad?
think it sounds terrible because peasants in this setting are literally just food makers. Food makers and fodder for death.
It's a hard day's work, but it pays the bills, man.
But you know what?
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
So what do you guys want to do
Anybody got
today? Oh, let's go to the rice fields probably.
Yeah, it's
Hey, do you
go to
get,
work.
so what are you going to do with your day off? I'm a peasant. I don't get days off. I must make rice for samurai.
I'm sure there's some way to interject some adventure into the peasant's life.
oh, it can be like a
Yeah,
Knight's
you
Tale.
burn down their field and then they commit seppuku.
You find a dead samurai and you put on his armor, and then you compete in the championship and start winning. And then some dude finds out that you're a peasant, and then they sing Queen.
Yes.
The Knight's Tale, Samurai's Tale. Let's do it.
All right. You showed quick thinking and a commitment to justice. She's a dragon, by the way.
Oh, of course
They're
she is.
everywhere.
Oh man, so she is pissed at me.
Both are qualities an Emerald Magistrate must possess.
Can't all win.
As Emerald Magistrates, you would be expected to investigate breaches of the Emperor's law and keep the peace between clans. This is a prestigious position. All of you seem to be fit for it. I can arrange, if you would like, to get you trained.
All of us?
I would
No,
be
that's
most
not
honored.
stupid.
All of you but him.
He just has fuck dragon tattooed to his knuckles somehow.
That's too many letters.
DRDN.
But somehow when you look at the hands, it fits. Some optical illusion bullshit.
I'm already getting Emerald Magistrate to put on my varsity jacket.
So basically, she's going to go into more detail, and every clan is awaiting the upcoming Emerald Championship tournament to determine its successor. The clan tensions throughout the Empire are at a level they've never been seen before. There was like a big power vacuum that is created with him dying. And she says, not everybody believes what the findings. Remember what you guys asked about the death, right? It's been
3 weeks since you looked at me.
no, it's been 1 week.
Chicken to China, the Chinese.
So yeah, everyone has kind of accepted that it was natural causes. That's what the study has shown. However, she'll go on to tell you that not everybody believes that, and
Some
I thought it most peculiar.
I named my sword Natural Causes.
I thought it was weird that there was a sword sticking out of his chest.
You use a sword? I thought Crab used clubs.
Say, yeah, one or the
I can do
other.
both.
so after you kill someone, you just say you just died by natural causes.
That's the joke.
But did you realize that you'd be saying that after they're already dead?
I say it for myself. I don't give a shit about the dead person. They're dead. I say it for my ghost pet. This one's for you.
All right. So, anyways, she will go on if you have any questions for her. But essentially, about 200 miles to the north is the castle of the Emerald Champion, and if you guys accept and want to go train for this, you will rest here for a couple days, get your gear, and head out on a 200-mile walk.
Sure, should only take a month or so.
No, 8 days. The book says 8 days.
Yeah, come on.
Walk faster. That's what it says. Actually, it actually gives a unit of measure. I think it's called Li. L-I. That's the unit. It's 400 Li, or 200 miles.
25 miles a day. I just did the math.
That seems
No big
plausible.
It's a brisk pace.
I would hope.
She's like, whatever. I got a horse.
Seems unwise to have
So, yes.
chosen unicorn at this point.
The
Said it seems unwise to have not chosen unicorn at this point.
The previous Emerald Champion was a Crane clan. And
Crane talking
He-
in my dreams.
Ew.
you learn from talking to her that he wasn't very liked.
The good witched ever are.
Yeah, he was known for being very
A crane.
stern and yeah. So
He was an elf.
What you trying to say?
Do you think when a group of cranes show up to fight someone, they yell, "Here comes the crane train"?
Yes.
yeah, of course they do.
That's a whole different video.
So basically, I'm just reading the different clan rivalries, and there's nothing that specifically applies in this situation, but yeah, that's basically where we're at. I'm assuming everyone's gonna say yes, and we're gonna play the next adventure, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
I don't
I don't
know,
have anything
man.
else going on.
I kind of. What happens if the wall falls?
Do we get little like badges for being magistrates? Be
Yeah.
like a little pin.
Oh yeah. You'll be recognized.
Sheriff badge with our name on it.
I don't know if it's like a uniform or clothes or whatever, but there'll be something
Just a
similar
pair
to
of
that.
glasses.
Once I get
I'm not
to that,
comfortable with a uniform.
once I read ahead that part of the adventure, I'm sure there's going to be something.
Right.
If not, I'm going to call it right now and say there will be.
Like squad uniform.
I have like a handwritten
Squad
like
Carter.
ribbon that just says 3rd place in the Topaz Championship.
So yeah,
I got nothing for it, but I'm happy.
go ahead and clear your strife, reset your void points, clear your fatigue if you have any, and we'll say that after a day or two,
Just
you
like
guys are going to head out.
completely reset void, or just like the 1 point.
Well, no, just like this is the start of the new game session.
Okay.
This is
one.
where we would have ended last time had we had another half hour or whatever. Hour
Gotcha.
long. That took way longer than that, but
So I'm unfamiliar with these part of the rules. When you reset your void points, do you go to 0 or do you go to full?
you got half of your void ring.
rounded
Rounded.
against you, so you would get 2.
I think it's against.
If it's against you, I get 1.
It's
For you.
it's rounded for you.
yeah.
and then
Oh.
it's rounded
So you
for you.
get two,
in
yeah.
this, yeah. So essentially, we're treating this as like the beginning of the session.
the next
so
session,
yeah,
okay.
so is that your strife?
No, that's just. Dude, move. I got none strife right now.
That's his art.
Yeah, that's
that's your.
it's just my organization.
Cody's got 2. Dur's
pretty.
got
Thanks.
1.
You realize that's way more void points than you're ever gonna need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks fun though.
I have 1.
You guys can write down void points if you don't want to use those thingies, but
I like using the little thingy.
You would like using the thingy.
Oh, I used mine to, I added mine to my void ring. My
Where are you at
experience. I'm at 2.
and of
That's
course.
still 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.